Hello everyone. I'm doing a post right now about the tile because one of the major news outlets in Norway just did a post that I'm sure it was an idea they took from my picture or my my piece of artwork here. Their post, NRK in Norway, their post was about how the front camera on your smartphone can distort your face and make your nose look bigger and all this and that and the other thing. Again, the media reminding us that we have these fears that we have forgotten about, and then we have to remember them again. And I guess it's a we can thank the media for pointing out the imperfections of our technology so that we can advance ourselves as well. This clay shrinks 12% from start to finish. I added a material to this called grog this time, which is a fine grit. It's kind of like a sandpaper, but really grittier. It's ground up fired clay, and it helps strengthen the clay. My Michigan governor here, Gretchen Whitmer, if I just take a straight on screenshot and post it, it's kind of like NRK, what they're saying. It doesn't look the same as if you're standing here looking at it in real time. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing the video. So this clay is also going to shrink an additional at least probably 6% from when I finish this, and it'll. And when it shrinks, things come together. The glaze also will coat it if I glaze this, and the glaze will cause things to change a little bit, refining the product. So, after doing something for so long as an artist, you establish this mindset where it has to be finished at some point, and you refine it to the point where your time restraints kind of tell you it's done, and then it's done basically. I've learned through years and years of doing this that the idea is to get a finished product, because there's someone out there that will like everything, and there's someone out here will be a critic of everything. So you just have to do it, and it's something that you can't be taught until you actually do it, and you go out and you stand behind your work and you sell it. A teacher cannot tell you this. The media cannot tell you this. No one can tell you this unless you do it. And so it's an interesting thing to think about when I'm showing this piece of art to everyone, as I create this. I see this, an artist out in Washington State, Mark Ryden. He creates these very, very nice, sophisticated. Looks like he has a lot of fun doing it. Videos of him. He just made a clay sculpture of his creature that he's made. And he developed this creature, this I can't remember what he calls it. It's a furry kind of animal, creative thing that he's created. And he's made one thing that he's really focused on and now he's making it into stuffed animals and sculptures out of bronze. And he has this one thing. And he did the cover for Michael Jackson 30 years ago, or about something like 25 years ago, one of Michael Jackson's album covers. So when you do just one thing, you can really focus on that one. And I'm sure he made millions off of his artwork, maybe $1 million off of his artwork, all in one lump, kabam, there's a huge check. So with me, I have 1,000 designs, and you can continually refine something and continually focus on one thing, and that's a way to really refine something and then create something all of its own, unique, like he's doing. That's a one-off that turns into it can turn into the figurehead, it can turn into his hood ornament of his business, and then everyone gets that, and then but with me and how I've always saw my business, is I have thousands of many designs, and that way I can capture many things. And I never would have been able to make a living up in northern Michigan if I had just focused on my most popular thing, which is the Trillium. Or I could have gone to art fairs with every single tile just with the state of Michigan. But what makes my work unique is I have many things. And there's always going to be a critic. You can say that I'm spreading myself too thin, but then you can say, well, I'm creating a great collection. So it's just like the media. There's always, you're always going to find the media source that's going to satisfy your tastes. So again, with me, I just keep working, and I keep creating art, as many as possible as things come up. Many artists feel like being prolific, like Picasso, is something that they strive for. So there's all these different ways of looking at it. So I just thought I'd share that and let you guys kind of look at this as I'm walking around it. Now, keeping in mind, this is going to shrink another at least another 5%, I predict. It doesn't really make a difference, but just to give you guys an idea.